Okay, in cloud storage, you will hear these two terms quite often. The first one is durability, and the second one is availability. Now, previously we had talked about storage class. Now, a link to that video I'll give in the description as well as over here. So, all storage classes have the same durability. So, what does durability do? So, durability provides long-term data protection, and not only does it protect data against loss, it also protects it against rot, degradation, as well as corruption. Now, the durability is measured based on a particular percentage. So the durability for your GCP cloud storage is 9 times 11. So what this means is that you can go 100 years without losing a billion objects within your GCP cloud storage. So how is durability achieved? So durability is achieved by replicating your data within a single region multiple times in multiple availability zones. So you have your region, and then within your region, you have multiple availability zones. And within these availability zones, your objects are replicated multiple times. So even if one of these particular objects or one of these particular availability zone goes down, you still have your object available in the other availability zones. Now, not only is data replicated, there is also a checksum that is done on each object. So even if the checksum fails, that particular data is removed and it's replaced by a new one. So that is how durability is achieved in cloud storage. Okay, so now let's talk about availability. So availability simply refers to as your system uptime. So your availability keeps decreasing based on the storage class that you have. So your standard storage class has an availability of 99.99%, whereas your archival one has got availability of 99.9%. Now, lesser availability does not mean that your data is lost. All that it means is that you might not be able to access your particular data. So the availability for a standard storage is 99.99% for a particular region. And if you look at this particular chart, what that means is that for a particular year, if you have a availability of 99.99%, you might not be able to access your data for around 52.60 minutes. So for 1 year, if you have an availability of 99.99%, there is a possibility that for that 1 year, for around 52 minutes, you might not be able to access that particular data. Now, similarly, if you have it as archival, then it actually reduces to 99.9%. So what this means is that you might not be able to access your data for 1 year for around 8.77 seconds. So that's what availability means. In a very layman's term, it just means your system uptime or the possibility that you might not be able to access your particular data. So that's it for this one. I hope you understood the difference between availability and durability. I will see you in the next.